What is up, YouTube? It's me, American Dipper 117 here, back again. And today we're gonna be dipping on some Skoal ReadyCUT. See if I can get the light on it. Skoal ReadyCUT Mint. Now I'm not a very big mint person. I've tried some of this a while back, and I was like, this ain't that great. But it's been a while since I've tried it, so might as well do it. Got a very good package in the mail today. I got 3 new mud jugs today. The Confederate camo one, I don't know if you can see that because the light's kind of dark in here. A crimson one, or a red one, or whatever you want to call it. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then I got, see if I can get it better. Alright, that's better. Then I got U.S. Smokeless Tobacco green and black mud jug. I had to order this off eBay because it was the only place I could find it, and I always thought this one looked really cool. But the mud jug of today will be a Confederate camo one, just so I can try this baby out. Alright. You know, ReadyCUT. It's all hay bales and shit. Let's pop one in. Alright. Like I said. There we go. Like I said, I've never been a very big mint person, but whatever. Alright. Today was a very long day. Midnight last night. We were, I was about to go to sleep because I had to be up at 6 o'clock this morning to go to a funeral because I had to do a military ceremony there. And anyway, we, midnight comes around, and I hear banging on my door, so I jump out of bed real quick and I run over to the door. And it was 2 sergeants in my platoon, and they were like, "We need you down in the courtyard in full PTs now." I was like, oh shit, what'd I do this time? So I ran over, threw all my PTs on, and I hauled ass down the stairs. And I was down there. And there was a formation that I had to go jump in. And it was just accountability to make sure everyone was actually back on fucking base. Which, there were a couple people who weren't. Anyway, curfew's 2300 for us right now. And I know it's really gay, but let's see. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Anyway, 2300, and they weren't there. So they got called and called and called, and they never picked up. Mind you, this is a male and a female soldier who got married over Christmas because they're fucking retarded. The guy is like 6'4", and the girl is like 4'5". So it's like crazy difference between them when it comes to height. Anyway, freaking, you know, we had to wait out there until they got there. So, me and a couple others who had to go do that ceremony this morning, we were like, we seriously need to get some sleep because we have to be up at 06 in the morning. They were like, nope, sorry, y'all stay up. We were like, alright. So, we were standing there, waiting. 45 minutes passes. It is 00:45 or 12:45, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I shit you not, they come strolling up like they own the fucking joint. And there's a guy in my platoon. He was drunk off his ass last night. It was so damn funny. All of a sudden he turns around in the platoon and he goes, "Alright, here y'all come, y'all late motherfuckers." motherfuckers. Like I said, he was drunk off his ass last night. And mind you, last night was Friday night. And they have the balls to come up. And the guy is like, I want to apologize to the platoon for making y'all stand out here and yada yada yada. And the guy who was drunk just yelled out, apology accepted, late motherfucker. And that made standing out there for 45 minutes worth it. Because I can't stand that girl anyway, because she's a few choice words that I can't really say right here. And anyway, so I run ass back up to my room and I go to fucking sleep because I needed to get some sleep. All of a sudden, next thing I know, it's 2:30 in the fucking morning and I'm hearing banging on my door. And my roommate comes and wakes me up and I go open the door and the guy in my platoon, he's like, hey man, we got formation. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, we have formation. I went and checked my phone. People have been trying to call me to wake my ass up since like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was knocked the fuck out, right? Now, I get down there, and as it turns out, the two who showed up late had the balls to leave again. Like, I'm not even fucking playing. Like, we get down there, and we were wondering what the hell this was about, and our platoon sergeant was like, well, I was about to leave, and all of a sudden I see so-and-so's car hauling ass past me with his new wife in the front seat right after we told them they knew they had to be back by 2300, and they left again. We were like, oh shit, here it goes. They were calling him, and they finally answer, and they're like, where are you at? They were like, oh, we had to go back to the lake because, whatever, I'm not going to put any names out here, but let's just call him Mr. J for the guy and Miss M for the female. Oh, Mr. J left his phone out the lake where we were at. And as it turns out, the sergeant was driving and saw them pull into the hotel they were staying at. Anyway, they finally get back, and they were like, well, where were you at? And they said, oh, we were at the lake, Jay left his phone. They're like, oh, really? Really, is that why I saw y'all's car parked at a hotel? Like, no less than 20 minutes after I got back, after I released y'all? They were speechless. So they were like, so you're lying to an NCO. And oh man, it was great. Oh shit, it was funny. But anyway, so how about we get to the fucking funeral ceremony this morning, and fucking guys from Fort Hood came down and took it over for us because apparently there's some miscommunication, and they requested 2 groups, 1 from each base, and I'm like, are you serious? Man. So, we got to stand there in the freezing cold, windy as shit, in our dress blues, and we were like, why are we even here? I mean, I understand, a guy in the military died. Well, he wasn't in the military at the time. He served back in Vietnam. But still, I understand he died, and we need to show our respects for a former soldier and all that. I understand that, believe me. But how in the hell do you request a ceremony from 2 different bases, and when you get confirmation from one, not tell the other base? Oh, it's irritating. Anyway, enough on that. I'll tell you what, this, this ReadyCUT Mint, it burns. Like, I know how Darcy, like Mudjug 1, said that ReadyCUT burns, but holy shit, this mint is burning like a motherfucker. I mean, I'm not saying I dip a whole lot. I don't dip nearly as much as Darcy does. I can't down a can and a half a day, but But I mean, what the fuck, dude? Fucking. I mean, this shit burns like you will not believe. I don't know. It might be because I'm not a mint guy, but I don't fucking know. But anyway. But yeah, if y'all have any requests for me to do certain dips, or y'all want me to talk about certain shit or whatever, just go ahead and ask. Oh, happy birthday to Robert E. Lee, the commanding general of the Confederate Armed Forces. Today's his birthday, and hold on. Computer will load. This year, he would have turned 206. He was born 206 years ago in 1807. That was a long enough time ago. Anyway, a little background story on why I had to give Robert E. Lee a shout out. Back in the 1860s, during the Civil War, my great grandfather was a private in the Confederate Army, and he was artillery. But another cool thing he did that I found out was that he took care of Traveler. Now, if you don't know who Traveler is, Traveler was Robert E. Lee's horse. So, he was the stable master for Robert E. Lee. And I thought, that's fucking cool as shit. I want to find a picture. There's a picture somewhere of him, of my great-great-grandfather, and Traveler during the Civil War. And I want to find that, because that'd be cool as shit. And Monday is Stonewall Jackson's birthday. And let's see. Oh, and I don't know if y'all know this, but Robert E. Lee was, as y'all know, a Confederate officer, but he was also a colonel in the Confederate Army. No, I'm sorry, not Confederate. He was a colonel in the United States Army, but when he switched over to the Confederacy, they made him a general. Now, and I know I'm gonna get shit for supporting the Confederacy and all that, even though it was like 150 years ago. No, 160 years ago. But anyway, as I know a lot of people don't like the Confederacy because they think it's racist, but if you look at it, Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, and Jefferson Davis, none of them had slaves. Lincoln, Grant, Sherman, and Lincoln, Grant, Sherman. Who is the other one? I don't remember the other one offhand, unfortunately. Freaking studying to be a history major, and I can't remember somebody's name. That's fucking ridiculous. But anyway. Sorry, camera died. Had to put new batteries in it. Anyway, oh, let's see. As I was saying, if I can find it. If it wants to show me, I guess it don't want to show me right now. Anyway, but yeah, freaking the Union generals had slaves, but the Confederate generals didn't. And it wasn't because of the Emancipation Proclamation. It wasn't because of any of that. They just didn't own slaves. Now, I spit this shit out. You might ask, well, damn. You might ask, well, if they didn't own slaves, then why did they fight for the Confederacy? Well, when Virginia seceded, sorry about that. Virginia seceded, Lee went to the commanding general of the Union troops at the time. Now, if I remember correctly, his name, I don't want to fuck up his name. Goddamn, what was I fucking... Winfield Scott. He went to Winfield Scott, and he told him, he was like, I cannot take up arms against my home state of Virginia. So I have to resign my commission, because I will not fight against Virginia. Well, Scott came back and said that you are making the biggest mistake of your life. And I don't think he did, but anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to keep going on a little fucking history lecture. I know when it comes to history, I'll end up talking for hours and hours and hours about it. It's ridiculous. But, fun fact, obviously most of y'all should know who Patton is. General Patton. I don't know if y'all know much about the Gray Ghost. The Gray Ghost was, what was that dude's name? Shit. It was, John Mosby. It was John Mosby. He was a Confederate, he was a major. Actually, I don't know if he ever got a colonel or not, but he was a major. And he, after the Civil War ended and after Reconstruction and all that bullshit ended, Patton was born. And Patton's father was a good friend of John Mosby. And Patton used to go over to John Mosby's house with his father, and he would just listen to stories about the shit that he pulled, because Mosby was he was a war criminal. What I mean by that is, I mean, he used tactics that were, what's the phrase? Unconventional at the time. Like, he would do hit and run tactics, like they would be hiding in the woods or whatever, and when the Union Army came by, they would charge out, attack them, and retreat, just like, hit and run. But anyway, yeah. So I had to spit that damn dip out. Oh my god, I was burning so much, and oh shit, I cannot stand mint. I don't know why I even did it, but anyway, y'all, it was fun, and I'll catch y'all next time. Get yourself a mud jug. Later, y'all.